Hey guys, John, let me live for our show after the 2-day We the People Fight Back event. And as you know, I always open up with our who we are, what we do, and our CBJ show. More than ever, as you guys watch this, basically an intro, a quick 60-second commercial of who we are. I want you to watch the section that says uncensored, no holds barred, because more than ever, they're going to try to shut us down and censor us. So enjoy. Wow. One word, wow. How we, the people, fight back. Wow. One word, Christy. Look, we are in a war in America right now. And you see right here, it says, we, the people, are pissed. The number one seller at our event, we sold out. I want to thank all of you that are walking around with we, the people, are pissed hats. We, the people, are pissed. It's we, the people, not we, the government, not we, conservative pundits, not we, the social media. It's we, the people, are pissed. We've had enough this weekend, and I want to read we have a boatload of reviews, and I want to share one from Patrice and Clovis that came in from Missouri. Correct? Patricia and Clovis, where they drove in from Missouri because they forbid to wear a mask, and they drove. And this is what they had to say. They said, they said, thank you for a great time, and very, very important, because we have pages of reviews here, but this is very important what Clovis said. Thank you for a great time and a new desire to change the world. I want you guys to ask yourself a question. I'm going to challenge all of you tonight as we're recapping. I'm going to have some great guests. I'm going to have Lynn Wood live on my show this week. We talked to Lynn today. And then I'm also going to have Dave Martelli, that him and his mom, Marsha Martelli, were at the event. They spoke at the VIP dinner. You know, Bean Martelli, #1 reality show on PureFlix. We're going to have Bonafide and Tim Greer on. Bonafide and Doug, Frog News Network. They were at the event this weekend. But I got to ask you a question. What are you willing to do to change the world? Literally. What are you willing to do to change the world? Like, we, the people, fight back. How you fight back is realize you're a very important person and you have an opportunity to change the world. That's why we're banned, censored. I got banned on TikTok. Everyone said, go on TikTok. They won't ban you. Okay. I lasted 2 weeks. I mean, that is a China-based. I was never on TikTok because it is a China-based company. But I knew it would never last long term because they're so afraid of the real news. And once they flag you, and they flag me as someone as a media outlet, as someone who's in a media, online, offline media outlet, as a conservative, that we're to conserve and protect this country. And I want to challenge all of you in this show tonight, this podcast episode, coming off the amazing event, review after review, video after video. I mean, just 200 people, 22 different states, 17 sponsors and supporters that made this event possible. And without those that support the conservative movement, our voice should be silenced. And I want to thank all of you that are sponsors and supporters, and make sure you support us, support the sponsors, and you do that. And we talked about conservative marketplace this weekend. It's very powerful. But I'll be talking about that here in a few minutes. But I believe, what better way to challenge you is, what are you going to do to change the world? Guys, write down, I'm a world changer. I'm a world changer. You have an opportunity to change the world. You have an opportunity to change the world. And I'll be dropping some serious intel today that came out about what the 1776 and 2021 have in common? And you can quote John Delemy on this. It's very, very huge, huge. You could even telegram it out, Chris. You say, I'm covering this live on my show right now. What does 1776 and 2021 have in common? And then say we're live right now on the show, because I'm going to be dropping that bomb in about 10 minutes. But how do we fight back? Now, what do we do? What do we do to fight back? And those of you, we've been sharing with people this Saturday evening in Greenville, South Carolina, we will be doing a tribute to one of my best friends that was murdered by the medical system, Presley Stutz, which is even, as you said today, Chrissy, it's even shocking. You're putting together a tribute to Presley's life. Killed, murdered by the medical system. So we'll be traveling to Greenville, South Carolina we're hosting an event. It's not a business event. It's just a tribute to celebrate Presley Stutz. And you guys interested in that, you guys can let us know. There's is that on the front page of Conservative Business Journal? It's a post, right? It's not, it's a page. So for those of you interested, you guys can call or text us at 561-847-3467, 561-847-3467. And we'll send you the direct link to it and all the information on it. And then those of you that are still on Facebook, you'll see we set an event up for it. So there's an event. How do I find that on my page?
Just scroll down to the picture of us and Presley.
Scroll down to the picture of Presley and I on Facebook, for those of you that are on Facebook. And then we should put the link in Telegram. Okay. So we'll just put that link direct in Telegram. Say this is a Presley Stutz tribute, and share it and get it out everywhere. And it's so important. So I'll be going through that here in a few more minutes. I want to open up with Mauricio from Italy, who sang the national anthem. Guys, buckle your seatbelt. Just buckle your seatbelt.
How much does this country love you? Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof to the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave.
See what he says, the home of the brave. Let me ask you a question. Are you brave? Are you brave enough to speak the truth? Look, this is going to be a show challenging you. Why and how we, the people, fight back. A recap of this weekend's powerful event. 200 patriots, 22 different states. Their reviews are flying in. Someone else sent in and said, pure class without an attitude. An amazing event of excellent speakers, singers, meals. It was inspiring. Because right now, I want to challenge all of you are very important individuals that can make a difference in this country. Don't allow the radical left to try to steal your fire for this country. You know, we the people are pissed. That's why I want to thank all of you. Remember, they tried to shut this event down. Oops. They literally tried. Sorry about that. I pressed the wrong button. They literally tried to shut down this weekend's event. I want to thank all of you. To conservativemarketplace.com. Do your conservative shopping there. Let people know about that. That's and on there are many sponsors and patriotic products and services. This is how we win. Look, and we're not going to cower down. So many people said what like best about your event. Look, every speaker there is all in. They're not under contract where they have to speak there. Every one of our speakers are handpicked because of their commitment and dedication to fighting back for America. And it's so, so important. That's why for all of you, you can't feel alone. You got to be, you know, we the people are pissed. Every one of this hat sold out. We had a couple more here at the studio, but make sure all of you guys get more involved. Do you have a desire to change the world? Are you committed to doing something different? Do you understand that there's a radical attack on this country ready to destroy it? And I'm going to share here in a few minutes what 1776 and 2021 have in common. What the 1776 and 2021 have in common. Huge. Because, you know, today as I was in my self-development time and literally God told me this. I mean, he laid it out. I mean, you're coming off this weekend. Obviously we have hours upon hours upon hours of reviews, videos. How about the reviews we have, right, Christy? And, you know, all the reviews from people, which is all individual people. Those of you that procrastinate, stay at home, hang out, you don't do anything by being a Facebook warrior. They're going to censor you. They're going to put you in jail. Posting 80 hours a day on social media does nothing. You have to be in your local marketplace, making a difference, being vocal, being strong, and standing up for what you believe in. It is so, so important. So important. And that's why I want to show something else. And then after I show this clip from Rebecca Friedrichs, who was in from California, Rebecca Friedrichs tore the house up this weekend. This is 40 seconds of pure fire from her.
You got it. You got it. All of our primary documents are written in cursive. If you can't read or write cursive, you can't read the Constitution. You can't read the Bill of Rights. You can't read you can't read Columbus's journal. Okay? Because they're claiming that Columbus raped all the women. No, Columbus was a godly man who was trying to bring Christianity. Okay? They completely lied, flip it all on its head. One of the biggest things we need to do is get our kids writing in cursive. If your kids don't know it, your grandkids don't know it, teach it to them. It's easy to teach. Okay. So
people waste so much friggin' time in their day. How could you not have been at this event? How the frig could you have not been at this event? How could you not get out of your house and make a decision to be around the right word? Not politicians, not a PAC, not a fundraiser from some candidate. There's 9,000 of them. Most of you know half of them are never going to win. I'm talking about patriots, right, Christy? That fight. We the people fight back. Our brand, the Conservative Journal, is a brand to empower and encourage you to strengthen yourself and empower other conservatives. I want to thank all the supporters and sponsors. And that's why, you know, our event's very structured. There's breaks. There's an unbelievable lunch. I mean, the videos and the reviews are going to start coming out all week long. This isn't a game. As I watch Rebecca, we go, oh, I could have made it to your event. Guys, they're going to destroy you if you stay at home. If you quarantine yourself, communism kills your belief. Communism kills you. I mean, as I look down here at an awesome workbook we had, right? I mean, it's just amazing. I get so fired up. This was such an event, so much power. Pastor Greg Locke let it rip for an hour. I'm on Facebook fighting with someone, does nothing. Look, if one person gets this from this podcast show tonight, and I want to thank all of you. Our subscription for our podcast app has exploded. And I'm challenging. Remember, this is a show tonight to challenge you. We the people fight back. It's powerful. Like Ella said, Mike and I would like to personally thank you for being the warriors that you are and putting on events that are so informative and empowering. So informative and empowering. And that's why it is ridiculously important to understand that you got to be around the right people. Empower means you get empowered. You get empowered to believe. You get empowered to act. You get empowered to expose the truth. And yes, my friend Presley Stutz was brutally murdered by the medical system. And this Saturday in Greenville, Christy and I will be traveling there to host a tribute to him, because on September 10th is when his funeral is, but we will not be there. We'll be up in Kentucky at the event Brad Barton is hosting in Kentucky. So we will be there this Saturday in Greenville. And those of you interested in, I know you went back and forth with a lot of people today, Christy, but we just made it live a little bit before the show. So make sure all of you, and this is going to be a shorter show, but a direct show. What are you willing to do to change the world? Are you pissed? See, when you get pissed, you act. When you get pissed, you speak your values. And I love it too. I look back here and I see the because we sold this out. This is Rebecca Friedrichs bought the We the People Are Pissed hat. So did Kathy Fredericks, one of our sponsors and supporters. Mm-hmm. And guys, you can get the We the People Pissed hat at conservativemarketplace.com. And thank you for supporting. Pick up 10, 15, 20 of them. Yeah, I will talk about conservatism and capitalism. I want to spit on George Soros. I talked about this weekend, right? Yeah. I want to spit on him. God is no respecter of persons. Why do you think we're censored and banned? Because everyone is so afraid of hearing the truth. Joe Biden stole the election. We will get the election back. Now, let me drop the bomb. And I'm going to be quoted on this. This is from John Delemy. Those of you listening, you guys can start quoting this. This is the bomb. This is a intel bomb. Everyone that's live. This came to me today after this event. You remember this event, as you see all the pictures and videos and 200 people, 20. This is not like a free event. You fly. I'm in for an hour. This is an event where people make an investment of their time. Our entire trade show hall was sold out. The entire event was sold out. Our VIP dinner was epic with the entertainment, the great story with Dave Martelli and his mom, and then Alan and Francine Fosdick came in from Pennsylvania talking about the power of prayer in America, all the entertainers, and then all of you know that I did a duet with Mauricio on Maria, right? Ave Maria. It was Maria. I'm the one that's singer. You were the camera person. So it's it's so important. Wow. So get ready. I want you to write down the number 2021. I want you to write down the number 1776. And I want you to subtract that. What do you get? You get 245. 2021 minus 1776 is 245. Was God told me today, 45 will serve 2 terms. How awesome is that? Look, you believe that? I actually believe that. I actually believe that 2021 minus 1776 equals 245. Quote me on that. It's being released at 9/27, August 23rd, 2021. John Delemy. That's just a fact. President Trump administration. This is not an administration right now. They stole the election. They're criminals. They're thieves. Everything possible is being destroyed in the country. There's no administration. There's no border policy. There's no economic plan. There's nothing. Zero. Anti-God. There's no respect for Judeo-Christian values. Nothing. No respect for gun control. The whole COVID, Delta variant, complete scam. Right here, 2021 minus 1776 equals 245. 45 will serve 2 terms. John Delemy. Can you take that exact line, Christy, you put that on Telegram as a separate Telegram post and just say I'm discussing that right now on my show and put it in again just like that? This is a quote of Delemy. 2021 minus 1776 equals 245. 45 will serve 2 terms, and then post that on Facebook too as a post, separate post above where we're streaming, and just put it because I'm so friggin' sick and tired of these friggin' pundits every second. President Biden is not the president. He stole the election. He's a criminal thief. There will be no 2022 if you don't get the election machine straightened out. There's no Trump 2024 until you get a forensic audit of all the states. They will rig it and steal it again. That's why I thank our sponsors and our supporters, because you can't say that on 99% of other news outlets, because they lie. They lie. I'm just reading that I'm live. And I was just clicking on something. And guys, make sure you guys do follow me on Telegram. And you do that by just going to Telegram and putting in CBJ Real News, CBJ Real News. And make sure those of you listening on Rumble, make sure you guys do subscribe and get notified when we go live. And right now, our chat is we're live on the chat. My wife is in the chat all the time. And you guys can chat on the smartphone. You chat under the video live, and on a desktop, it's under the video, but it's in the comment section versus live chat. So that's why when you take a look at what went on this weekend, there were so many people, all the stories, like back to Ella's story. Mike and I would like to personally thank you for being the warriors that you are and putting on events that are so informative and empowering. We, the people, need all the intellectual power we can gather to fight the lunatic left. You sure empowered me. This weekend, the average person did nothing. Guys, when you have an opportunity of being in one of our events, get there. When you have an opportunity of coming out to an event I'm speaking at, I say it humbly, get there. Because we inform, we teach, we educate, we strengthen you, because I actually believe all of you are born champions. I actually believe all of you have an opportunity in your life to transform this country. I actually believe that. And I actually believe in the quote that I quoted, faith doesn't make sense, why it makes miracles. And that's why when you look at it, 1776 was a revolution. As I blessed Alfie Oakes, Alfie's presentation was tremendous. Correct at our event, and all I love to bless people with gifts and bonuses, and I blessed them with a little statement. 1776, Independence Day, the day independence was won by a battle. And guys, we got a battle, and we got a battle by taking it to our local neighborhoods, our local communities, our local marketplace. And that's why, Steve, as you're saying, absolutely. That's why, especially all the politicians and rhinos, you'll never get 2022 straightened out until we straighten 2020 out. I'm going to have Candace Taylor on my show. I think it's next Monday night. Candace is currently running for the governor of Georgia, and she's a forensic audit election expert. How about Dr. Lena Lee Tarver? Right? Yeah. Dr. Lena Lee Tarver tore it up at our event. Here's a quick clip from Dr. Lena Lee Tarver at our event. Let's see. Well, how about let's just call out here's Lena Lee Tarver. Let me show a quick clip of Linda. Here we go.
Paid actors to tear up cities and destruction, to instill fear, because COVID did not affect the BLM movement. Right. It only Republicans who were protesting the lockdowns were you super spreaders, right, but certainly not people tearing up and trying to break into police stations in the city that I live in. And so the Black Lives Matter transitioned, and I'm telling you this is what they did, from Black Lives Matter to Black Votes Matter. Yep. They were paid, again, actors to perpetrate this fraud. The Word of God in Ephesians 5:11 says, and have no fellowship with the unfruitful works of darkness, but rather expose them. Amen. Yep. Expose them. Luke 12:2-3 says that the secrets will be uncovered, the truth will come forth, and God's thought about every behavior and action will be vindicated.
Guys, that's Dr. Lena Lee Tarver. She's taking action in Michigan. And I didn't see you said Namu sent a great review in, Christy. That came by email? Because it came in with when we started. Is there any key points you want to share from it? Because I want to, and this is a shorter show. I'm going to conclude it here in a few minutes. Because I want you guys to ask yourself a question. What are you going to do to make a difference? What have you done this year so far? Not Facebook fighting. What have you done in your local marketplace? What have you done to stand strong and expose the fraud? Are you empowered and encouraged to strengthen yourself? And go ahead.
She just stressed the importance of Dr. Linda inviting her to the event. So inviting people to events And she said she'll cherish the moment to the last day of her life. She was called an American patriot on her badge.
She's called an American Patriot right here. See, that's so freaking awesome. Oh, how awesome are all events? You go to events where there's no name tags. They got the cheap name tags. All name tags are phenomenal. American Patriot. Come on, guys. How many of you have a ticket to our next event? Do you have a ticket to our next event? When is it? What if you had an opportunity to go to Hawaii for next weekend, had to come up with 10 grand, I guaranteed you'd be there. Or I guarantee if you had an opportunity of getting, today, one of my friends bought an $80,000 Lamborghini. He's a multimillionaire. Imagine if you said, well, you can have that Lamborghini for $300. Guaranteed you'd come up with $300. Ticket to our event is only $297. You're insane. Our events sell out. Dude, this isn't a game. I get so excited because American Patriots the key there, right? Yep. It's powerful. And that's why we do what we do. I mean, what are you going to do to fight back? What are you individually going to do to take a stand? What are you going to do to stand? And guys, in Florida, Barbara, I see what you're sharing. Barbara, awesome event. We must challenge Governor DeSantis to call a 2020 forensic audit. I will have Lynn Wood live on my show for an hour, either Wednesday, Thursday night. We must request that Governor Ron DeSantis ask for a forensic audit in Florida, because Florida, we only won by about 10 to 30, I think 30,000 votes. The Democrats are criminal, communist, thieves, nut jobs, criminals. They're fraudulent. But we, the people, are stronger. We, the people, have more strength in them. We, the people, fight back as American patriots. It's so important. I remember they're going after our kids. When I showed this quick clip of Dominique from Florida Citizens Alliance, tremendous young lady, 22 years of age, just phenomenal. It's tore it up.
Implemented. We were being taught Marxism. We were being taught that socialism is there to ease economic injustices caused by capitalism. You know, we are totally confusing children. And by the way, that was basically the definition we were given for socialism. That socialism is to ease economic injustices caused by capitalism. That's what young people think socialism is. They have no clue. And again, that's why I stress you have to have the conversation. You have to talk to the kids in your life. I know it's hard, and lots of teenagers will give you some sass, but you have to talk to them. You have to give them the other side. Critical race theory, that's part of Marxism, right? They're teaching children oppressor versus oppressed. They're talking about religion. Religion is oppression.
You know, I sit here and I'm looking at Neymu's review that came in from Michigan. Someone needs to hear this. What are you going to do with your life? What are you going to do with your life? How are you going to change? What are you doing today? I walked into a place today. Down here, you think you're in a hazmat friggin' suit. The UPS store, 4 people double masked. I look at them. I got no mask on. I stand for the flag. I'm a patriot. Like Dr. Krista Kamensky, who tore it up. Hanes makes masks. You got underwear on your face. How awesome is that quote from Dr. Krista, right? Patrick and I were so blessed and returned back last night from Naples. I've been feeling humbled to have won a VIP badge. I will cherish this moment to the last day of my life that I was called an American patriot. If that is the badge to be placed in my grave, so be it. As for my country and my journey into this as a survivor, a badge of honor to be called a fighter, warrior means a lot. What is more important than to serve God for my fellow men's rights for freedom? I was once upon it. She goes on. This is phenomenal. Thank you for the wonderful email. If my sister in the Lord, dear Linda Tarver, would have never mentioned you, I would have never known about this last minute trip the Lord wanted me to go to, book, and be part of We People Fight Back. So thank you, Linda. Wow. What an absolutely amazing event. Guys, you got to come to more live events. You have to be around. I mean, look at my schedule. I say it very humbly, you can't do this alone. It will destroy you. And going to a fundraiser, a PAC event, that's not a We the People. People go, Johnny, no one running for office speaks at my events. These are We the People Fight Back is a division of Conservative Business Journal. It's something that was created out of to conserve and protect what this country was founded upon. So you have to ask yourself a question. What are you going to do individually? What will you do yourself today in your area? How about Hallie and Steve, right? Yeah. You know, will you call out Franklin Graham like we did? This is Francine and I, Francine Fosdick and Alan, that were in from Pennsylvania, who tore it up at the event. And how about the email that came in from Tim and Isabel to be prayed about, who got fired from a $250,000 job because they wouldn't take the jab? That was at our event. You heard that. Real news. That's why we rolled out deathbydoctors.com. Doctors kill people. That is just a fact. Enjoy this little section of us calling Franklin Graham out. Calling Franklin Graham out.
My name is John Lemon, the founder of Conservative Business Journal and a host of the most censored real news show, the CBJ News Podcast Show, and also the creator of We the People Fight Back. And how awesome is this event in Naples? One of our keynote speakers and our featured speakers, Francine Fosdick, in from Pennsylvania in Naples, Florida, and you just spoke the truth about Mr. Franklin Graham, an evangelical preacher who was setting up his church, believes in healing, to do what?
Well, he's bought out. And so what he said is Jesus would actually recommend that we take the jab. Not Franklin Graham. Franklin Graham, you better repent right now in the name of Jesus, because you have been bought out. Repent. Save yourself from hell, really. I mean, come on now. Hey, you know your father, oh my gosh, okay, right? Billy Graham? Come on now.
It's called We the People Fight Back. We the People Fight Back. That's why they want to censor us. This is serious. We are in it. And this is my quote. Please share it. 2021 minus 1776 equals 245. 45 will serve 2 terms. Quote Delemy on that. That's a John Delemy quote. Quote Delemy. 2021 minus 1776 equals 245. 45 will serve 2 terms. How? Ask Noah when he was building the ark. Did it rain? It didn't rain. Didn't rain. That's where Frank was. I called Frank. They're having dinner. Sabine, Maureen, Frank, Alex. Call real quick. I'm live on the show. Call one of them to pick up. You guys want to invite me to dinner? I'm doing hard labor here. Let me do it from my side here. Watch this. Let me call one of them. This is live. Oh, I'm out here and these guys are having dinner. Let me just see here. I'm fighting for America and you guys are having dinner. Frank, let me see. Let me come and call Frank right now. Watch this. Let's see. This is live. It's unbelievable. Yep. Let's see here. We're live. Frank Valentine, Alex, Sabine.
Please leave your message for.
I don't know what I went to. No, I just went to voicemail. So let me see if Sabine is there. So I'm live on my show where we got Maureen Maloney and Sabine, 2 angel moms. How awesome are they? Thanks to Tina Marie for the awesome gift they gave them. Tony Marie, tremendous heart. Built unbelievable, and we have picture, but you guys, we have in order to show the pictures on the show, we have to make it into a video slideshow. But just tremendous, Tony, what you made for them. Your heart's tremendous. It's phenomenal. Let me call Sabine here. Sabine and Maureen. Sabine in from Arkansas, Maureen in from Massachusetts, and Alex and Frank and Mauricio are having dinner, and I'm here on the show. There's something.
Hello.
No, yeah.
Guten Abend. Guten Abend.
No, Sabine, I'm live right now on the show doing the hard work to protect America, and I see you guys are having dinner together. It's unbelievable.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm here at McDonald's.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah, no.
I would never put you on speaker.
But
I'm not anywhere except McDonald's eating by myself.
no, because I was just talking about you guys, and I posted something, and you're gonna love this. I got a nugget I dropped tonight, and I go on. You know, I'm on my show. I'm live right now. I'm like, I'm sweating here in the studio under the lights, recapping the event, reading reviews. You're hanging out, having dinner with Maureen, Alex, Frank, and Mauricio. Unbelievable.
I got you on speaker, by the way.
No, no, Alex, this is wrong. Go ahead.
Johnny Sally, you know, when they told me how much you paid them, I felt bad for them. So I had to say, you know, I felt bad for them, John. So I said, you know, I got to treat you to a nice dinner, you know, to compensate for John being so cheap, you know.
It's unbelievable. No, it's, you know, it's just, it's amazing because I call Frank, hangs up on me. Mauricio doesn't reply back to me. It's amazing. But you guys haven't. Well, that's no, seriously, that's awesome. How awesome was the event? We're actually doing a recap, and I'm challenging everybody. What are they going to, because we got 8 pages of reviews, and someone sent in was they got the desire to change the world. How awesome was the event, Maureen?
Yeah.
Sabine, share everyone how awesome the event was.
Oh, the event?
The event, yes, ma'am.
It was another notch up from April. It just keeps getting better. Oh, you're on live. Hello.
No, I'm live. You guys,
Okay.
I'm live right now because I posted something. You know,
Okay.
yeah,
Let me put on my good voice then.
yeah.
The first event I got to witness and got to be a part of was April, and it was amazing. This one was more than amazing because a lot of the same people that I met and became family and friends with, that's why we're sitting here eating together. The people you bring don't just talk. They act.
That's right.
They don't just act nice while you're there and then they forget about you. And this is the reason we're sharing a meal together here, because I sent a message to Mauricio and said, you know, we're still here in town, and he said, I got you. And they picked us up and we came together, and that's the class people you have.
That's right. Well, family, and that's why we the people fight back. No, it's
yes, and it's not just talk. It's action. It's real, and we feel like we've known these guys forever. And Maureen and I, we're just grateful and deeply grateful. And I'm gonna cry in a minute because I'm overwhelmed.
It's good
because looking at 3 handsome guys, I smile. I get to spend time with them, and it's, you know how you have your cake and then there's that little cherry on top.
Sure.
This is it. This is it right here.
That's right.
Yeah.
Let's hear from Maureen, please.
Unbelievable. And
No,
everybody needs to come to your event. People need to make time to come to the next event. They will walk away changed. They will walk away different.
That's right.
Soul will be fed. Yeah.
That's right.
That's the best way I can describe it.
And that's why too, because you go to a lot of events. We were talking about this in the show and earlier with some people. Every speaker we bring are all in. They're not there on contract.
Yes.
They're all in. I mean, it's a family, and we the people fight back, and
yes,
and it's powerful.
Yeah, it is, and it's not just a meet and greet with some big names, and then you walk away and you're still empty. This is a meet and greet, and you listen to real people sharing a true story, not made up, not exaggerated, but from the heart, and that's the difference. And
That's right.
everybody's sitting in there. Nobody, unless they have to run to the bathroom, nobody leaves because
right.
they bored or they just, want to be outside. Everybody's in there paying attention and really honoring every speaker. So I really appeal to everybody listening. You got to make it to the next event.
It's excellent.
Absolutely. It's life-changing. It's soul-filling. It's heart-soothing. It's whatever you need. It fills you.
Thank you very much. Maureen, can I get a few words from Maureen? Maureen's there?
No, it's all me. No. Hi, John. How are you?
Maureen Maloney hanging out with 3 good-looking guys and Helga, right?
I sure am, and I am having a blast.
And I said to you, as I've seen you, and obviously you've been in a show numerous times, but I've seen your confidence, your strength, and just your passion to share the truth. What do you want to say to everyone? We're actually live on the show what do you want to say to everyone about the event and just about the experience? Everyone loved meeting you for the first time. Obviously, you'll be back. You're part of the family. Share with everyone just kind of what's in your heart for the event, for the weekend.
Well, it was a phenomenal event. It was powerful. It was life-changing. Sabina, who had been to your previous event, had, built it up a lot. And I did have concerns about her building it up so much that it may not live up to everything she said. And it was everything and more. Your speakers were phenomenal. They were testimonials to what they were speaking about. They gave action items on what you could really do to make a difference going forward, how you could get involved. They welcomed me with open arms.
Right.
I feel like I have a whole new family after being there.
That's good.
As you can see by being out to dinner tonight with the guys.
Yeah.
But the speakers were phenomenal. They poured their heart and souls into their speaking, and it's just like family. I'm looking forward to the next one and the next one and the next one, and I can't wait to go home and tell my family and friends about it, and try to get other people to come to this, because I think it's pivotal in people's lives to be surrounded by people who want to fight back and save this country and put them first and put God first, and
that's right. And it's all
take care.
It's all faith, family, and freedom, and that's why all of you guys make sure. I was in between our events, stay tied into our podcast show or a real news show, because this is what we do. So you're awesome, Maureen. How about the boys? Let me hear from Mauricio for a few minutes. Maybe he's there to chat for a few minutes, a minute or two.
Who was that? Who was that you asked for?
Maurice.
Yeah, he's right across me. Hold on.
Hey, Kumbar, how are you?
I am live on I'm live on John Delaney's Real News podcast show. We're actually streaming it live right now. So how about the event, young? I just showed you singing the national anthem, because I just opened up my show with it.
Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. John, this was my first event with you, and I just hope that you invite me in every event you do. Besides you being the person you are, your heart pours out every. I was watching you, how you were so attentive. You didn't miss anyone. Everyone you looked in the eyes. It wasn't just. You. I'm trying to find the right word. It wasn't just it wasn't superficial. You were there for each one, and each person that came to you, you looked them straight in the eyes, and you were just you. I saw your heart and soul.
Thank you.
Through your eyes, my friend.
Thank you.
And how you treat everybody with respect, and how you handled everything in such a professional way. You when you needed to cut somebody off, you cut somebody off because of the time. When you needed to give that extra minute, you gave that extra minute. And it was just, it was between having something programmed and also being spontaneous at the same time. It was just amazing. And you always ask me, how much do you love this country? How much do you love this country?
That's right, my man.
The love that was in that room is my country.
There you go.
The love that you organize this event is my country. That's what my country is all about. That's why I love this country. I love this country for everything that I participated in. The participation of this last weekend was America.
That's right. That's right.
It was America.
And that's why
it was the country that I immigrated in, that opened its arms to me and my family. I'm a loss for words, honestly.
No, it was. It's right. I mean, it's like when people think we hype an event. It's not a fundraiser. It's we the people fight back. It's we the people together, and everyone loves our singing rendition together. We're pulling that video. We'll have it out tomorrow when you and I did Maria.
We're going on the road, brother.
Well, what's funny is I talked to Lois today. You know, I talked to the general, Captain Wayne's wife, Lois, and she told me, she said she's never seen Captain Wayne laugh so hard. She goes, when's that video going to be out? He was laughing so hard with me singing with you. And that's what the enemy hates. And Alex will tell you that as a strong biblical man, the enemy hates joy. The enemy hates smile because faith lasts, faith enjoys, faith has fun, faith believes versus fear silences people.
That's right. So we need more of that.
That's
Let's
right.
give it to them. Let's stick to them with joy, love, prayer, and the love that we have for this country. Because
That's
they
right.
don't like this country. They hate this country.
That's right.
You know? So they hate the love that we have for the country.
That's right.
So we need to show more of it. And I'm so grateful to you for making me a part of this.
Well, you're part of the family, my man, all the way. All right, I'll let you guys go back to. I just want to just pass the phone to Frank.
I want to pass you over real quick to Frank if you want.
Oh, Frank Valentine.
Valentine next.
Frank Valentine's my man.
Okay. Hey, John, how are you, sir?
Frank, God, this was your breakthrough. What's your threshold, my man? What's your threshold? Huh? Powerful.
Yes, thank you, sir. I appreciate it. It was definitely an honor to be there to speak. You know, I really appreciate you inviting me to speak. I felt the power. I felt the energy from the people. So nobody should be impressed with me. Everybody should be impressed with themselves because I was just reflecting what I was feeling from the people. That's it.
And I mean, and you empowered so many people, and just your heart, and I'm so glad you're getting your story out more. And just we're talking tonight. I'm actually live. I was interested. I just posted on Facebook, and I went, so these guys are having dinner, and I said, but that's what it's about. You have Maureen from Massachusetts, Sabine from Arkansas. You guys are from Florida, but just the family. And Frank, your message. What's your threshold? And I talked to Dr. Linda Lee Tarver tonight, and came in from Michigan. She goes, one of the greatest moments was our photo shoot with the Prius in the parking lot. It was, in the circle at the hotel. It's tremendous.
Prius still loaded. Actually, Prius got a little bit more guns since then. So
It's excellent. It's excellent. Well, I look forward to having you back on the show soon, and talk about what's your threshold and the power of the Second Amendment. And then it's awesome. It's powerful.
yes, sir. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thank you.
And then now to final, guys. We're actually live. We're live, because I read a couple of reviews in our show, and we've got 8 pages of reviews already that came in. It just constantly coming in, by email and texting. And we got Pepe Le Q. Final words from Pepe Le Q.
Pepe Le Q himself is sitting right next to me. Je suis là. I am here, Pepe Le Q.
Pepe Le Q, what do you want to say about We the People Fight Back? And we had someone that's going to cherish. You'll appreciate this. They're going to Nemu that came over to her husband Patrick. She's going to cherish the name tag forever because it says American Patriot, because she was born and raised in a country of tyranny like yourself, communism, and she says to be labeled an American Patriot is life changing for her. So Alex, what about the event for you? And we also have to send you too. We got almost a page long review back from Tim and Isabel. Tom, right? Tom and Isabel. Mm-hmm. So changing lives, Alex. What do you want to say about the event real quick, and then I'll let you guys go back to eating. You're awesome.
No, that was just it was a great event. At first I was hesitant because I don't like you very much, but I really like Christy. So Christy invited me, and I got to do it for Christy, And no, just teasing you, Tom. I love you. And but it was really a powerful event, and just coming together and just feeling like we're one family, and we're just speaking the same language. And sometimes you feel like maybe you're crazy, maybe I'm losing it, maybe I'm part of the problem, And a lot of people told me that. They said, you know what? They were crying. My people that invited, most of them were crying and very emotional. And they said, I've been feeling so lonely. I've been feeling so crazy. I've been feeling so isolated. I've been feeling like, I'm a part of the problem, and people have been making me feel like I'm unpatriotic and all those things. And then for them to feel like, okay, maybe I'm not so crazy, and it's good to have a support group of people, because you know what? Things are going to get tougher, and before we get better. And I'm praying that this is not the end. I pray that we wake up, and I pray that we save this country. But you know what? If it does go to hell, it goes to hell. But you know what? Most important thing for us to remember is, if it goes to hell, it's not going to go to hell because of me, because of you. Right. If it goes to hell, it's not because I'm not going to put a good fight and I'm not gonna. And everybody there, I feel like the same mindset, and that is, you know what? I'm going to do whatever it takes, because it's not about me anymore. It's not about me, my feelings being hurt or people not liking me. It's about the next generation, my children, grandchildren, great-grandchildren, even my friends who came who did not have kids and don't even like so much kids. I have some friends who came, they don't care for kids. They say, you know what, when I saw the presentation by Rebecca Fredericks and by Dominique, they said, you know what, I got to fight for the kids. Even though I don't have kids, I don't want kids, I don't like kids, I got to fight for the next generation. No, but really, think about it.
That's right.
They're like, suddenly, they feel unselfish. They feel like it's not about them anymore. It's not about us anymore. It's
That's right.
about the country. Let's give much, and it's about the next generation. And if we let them down, the last thing I want, John, and I'm same with you, same with anybody, the last thing I want, I have a 9-year-old boy, the last thing I want my Lord Jesus and my 9-year-old boy to look at me in the eyes and say, why you knew the truth and you didn't do anything about it, And I will die. If my boy looks at me, or Jesus looks at me and says, you knew the truth and you did nothing about it, I will just think, I will just die. So,
That's right. And that's the way that people fight back. Like we started the show tonight with the mindset. Patricia and Clover sent in, and he basically said, thank you for giving me a desire to change the world. I got so empowered that I have a desire to change the world. Pepe Le Q. Rocking.
Yeah, Pepe Le Q.
I love that shirt. Man, I love you guys. Thank you, Alex. Thank you for all you've done. I know we joke around a lot, but thank you for changing lives. And the email that came in from Isabel. It's Isabel in Time, right, Christy? He sent a very I'll send it to you. He sent a very heartfelt message. And I want all of you to take, Alex's role. Alex, let him invite people out, because this is not a hype event. This is we the people fight back. And like what Mauricio said, I actually believe in everyone there, and I believe in all of you have an opportunity to change lives. Well, thank you guys. Enjoy dinner and get some food from me. That's right.
Part. And thank you again. You all, thank you. We love you. Yeah. We're behind you. And I just found out. Thank you again to Christy, who told me that said that I heard it, that I'll be the key speaker for the next event on Saturday night. So thank you very much.
Yeah. See you later. You're awesome. Mauricio's going to sing 10 songs in the next event. He's traveling with me. He's going to go to all my events.
Yeah. And John, I want to close it with that. You told me the first event and second event, you are now always protected and surrounded by good people. And this shows it. We would have just sat in a hotel room or went somewhere, and these 3 guys picked us up and treating us like queens and angels. And I get emotional easily, but they have no clue what this means, and it comes through you.
It's good.
Because those 3 guys respect you, they love you, and they know if you don't treat us, they don't treat us right. They know who's coming.
That's right.
Not just Christy, but John too. So you surround yourself with people that don't just talk the talk, but they walk the walk. And tonight is proof. And I have the best meal I ever had with the best company. And thank you and Christy for introducing us to them.
You're very welcome, and that's I'm so excited because you angel moms, you and Maureen are why we do what I do what we do. And how about the rock that Tony made? How awesome is that?
Even though I might have to pay overweight charges, I would never leave that behind. I'm going to wrap it in a towel and hand carry it home. That was such a touching and beautiful gift. Just something you don't expect. And you always find gifts that are so appropriate for each speaker, just very unique, meaningful. And so all I can say is thank you.
You're very welcome.
Yeah.
You're very welcome. And just watch out for that Prius. Blue Prius is a machine.
Well, okay, about that blue Prius, you thought those pictures were some bad stuff, some good, powerful stuff. Wait.
Oh, good.
Wait till we finish our photo shoot.
Oh, I can't wait. Send them in.
Knock it out the ballpark.
Send them in. God bless you guys. You're awesome. Love you guys. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Love you.
You too.
Bye.
Bye-bye. You guys, you couldn't. That's how we're going to conclude the show. You can't end the show better than that, right? I mean, that's live. That's Sabine from Arkansas, Angel Mom, Maureen, Angel Mom from Massachusetts, Mauricio, Alex, who was a keynote speaker, Frank Valentine, Mauricio sang, unbelievable. I mean, this is why we do what we do. This is we the people fight back. We the people, all of you our keynote speakers. All of you are important people. All of you are powerful. And it's all possible, guys. This is, we're an online, offline media outlet. We don't cower down to sponsors that will determine what we say. As I said tonight, 2021 minus 1776 equals 245 is 2 terms for President Trump, which is President 45. And let me just show a quick commercial from our sponsor, the Conservative Marketplace, and then we're going to wrap this one up. Great show. Is awesome. Have them all dial in like that. Tremendous. And guys, I want to thank all of you tonight. I'm gonna have Lynn Wood on this week, either Wednesday, Thursday night at 8:30 Eastern live, and I'm gonna have Dave Martelli live. That was at the event, being Martelli, the reality show with his awesome mom, Marsha. Make sure, you guys, please patronize conservativemarketplace.com. That's how all this is possible. We the people are pissed. It was our #1 Patriot hat seller. We sold out there at the event. Here at our fulfillment house, our studio, we have more hats in. 5% of all proceeds goes to Heartbeat of Miami. Free shipping and handling on all purchases. Proudly show off your support for America. Receive a free bonus with every purchase. All of my books are on there. All of the Fate Stands and Fear on items. The Fate Stands and Fear on red, white, and blue bracelets. The Fate Stands and Fear on shirts. We just added the DeSantis pin in there, right? Correct, Christy? And we also added what other pin in there? God Bless America pin. DeSantis pin is now available at Conservative Marketplace. And guys, shop around. Take a look at some great success quotes. Take a look at some great artwork by Jeff Preston. Guys, with that said, good night. God bless you. Whatever we could do for you, call or text 561-847-3467 or email team, T-E-A-M, team at conservativebusinessjournal.com. Remember, this Saturday in Greenville, we Christy and I are hosting a tribute to one of our best friends and greatest patriotic warriors that was murdered and killed by doctors which is insane. Pressy Stutz. That's crazy. We're doing a tribute to Pressy's life in Greenville. So those of you that are interested in coming out to that event, it's not a business event. We'll be there. It's going to be, we're going to have Pressy's son's going to be there. We're going to have people who love Pressy. We're going to put together a great slideshow. Here's some great words from people that he inspired, lives that he changed. So those of you can see on my Facebook page, we have an event put together for that. Also, we set a page up on the Conservative Business Journal. Just with all the information, where it's going to be, the time it's going to be. It's 6 to 9 on Saturday night. We're going to have an open cash bar. We're going to have hors d'oeuvres and food for you guys. It's just a tribute because we're not able to make his service on the 10th. So to find out more about that, you can call or text 561-847-3467. Good night. God bless. Love you guys. See ya.